Hey, this is Wei from the Six Figure Academy, and today we're going to talk about something that is one of the most important aspects of your business that many entrepreneurs simply shy away from or avoid really systematizing to make it an integral part of their revenue generation process. And for those of you who have been in business for a while, you probably have guessed it already. I'm going to talk about sales and marketing. More importantly, marketing. But today is not so much about the mindset piece, but more about the different outside components of what is important about making sure that you have these particular components in place. One of the first things I ask people when they're struggling with generating enough leads or customers or anything like that is I ask them, well, what's your marketing look like? What does your campaign look like? What's your budget? What is your client lifetime value? There's all these different components of a marketing strategy that you should be able to answer as an entrepreneur that, sadly enough, most entrepreneurs can't. So what I want to share with you today are the main components of something that you really should know to make sure that you have a consistent campaign or consistent marketing plan in place so that you will always have new business or new potential business coming in. Because even if you're full, if you have a full practice or a book of business, you still need to be having new business, new energy coming in so that your business continues to grow. Me personally, I would much rather have more leads than I can deal with than constantly having to look for new business every single month. And that all stems from having a clear, systematic game plan in place for your marketing so that you can rely on that almost like an ATM machine. So, what are the components? First and foremost, to start with developing a marketing campaign, you need to be able to answer the question, what is your monthly budget for your marketing? Now, it could be a dollar figure or it could be a percentage of revenues. A lot of people like to start with 5%, 10%, 15%. But if you can't even commit to that and don't think that your business can survive living off of 90% of your monthly revenues, then you may want to put a dollar figure. It may be $50, $100, whatever it is, pick a singular figure because here's the thing. A lot of people like to get creative with their marketing and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's really difficult to get creative when you don't have a specific number or container to kind of, be creative in. It's much like how do you paint a canvas if you don't know what the canvas is or how big or small the canvas is? How much paint do you need? How much time are you going to spend on it? What's the framework? So first and foremost, you got to set a budget. And if you're not sure, say $100, $100 budget, okay? If it's not $100, even if it's $5 instead, but you can get creative about it. So once you get that, then you want to establish, well, how much, if you can't get your budget, then how much can you actually spend? This is where you want to introduce the concept of client lifetime value. If you don't know the lifetime value of one client or one customer in your business, maybe that's where you should start. So when you get the client lifetime value, what that means is how much a brand new customer will spend over their lifetime in working with you or being connected with you in your business. So for example, if you were, say, a nail salon, and let's say your prices for a brand new customer is like $15 to do your nails. And then if you do a good job, they come back. And when they come back at least twice a month. So that's 15 times 2, that's $30 a month. And let's say over the lifespan of the client, they usually stay with you for about 2 years and then they find somebody else. Let's just say it's 2 years. So that's $30 a month times 12, which makes it $360 a year, times 2, which makes it then $720 over the lifetime of that brand new client. So if a brand new customer comes into your nail salon and over the lifetime, as long as you do a good job, that they'll be probably spending $720 with you, what then are you willing to spend to get this new client? What you then identify is what is your profit margin. And from there, you can then find out what's left is your marketing budget. So to recap this strategy real quick, identify what your client lifetime value is, Then when you get that, identify how much profit you actually want to make over the lifetime of the client, whether it be 20, 30, 40, 50%, 60%. And then what's left over is what you allocate then from what's left over into your marketing budget and for your cost of doing business. CODB. I know there's a few things that's a little bit more heady than what you usually get from me, but this is an important strategy. So if you have any questions about this, by all means, post a comment below. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and remember to subscribe to our newsletter at thesixfigureacademy.com. Because every week we'll put out something new and juicy just for you and your business as an entrepreneur to help you grow to live that 6, 7, or 8-figure lifestyle. So what are you waiting for? Get that marketing campaign together, understand your client lifetime value, identify the profit margin you want and your cost of doing business, and it'll be easy peasy identifying what's the budget and how creative you can be with your marketing.